up, everyone? Welcome to a brand new episode of Community Voice. I am your host, Laurisa, and today we have two incredible guests in the house. Lindsay, the visionary, the spirit, Mathew, the grounding force and Kava man. Together, creating a unique space with deep intention, Cleveland's first botanical bar offering alcohol-free alternatives. This is huge. Lindsay Kronk and Mathew Butler, owners of Kava Sol, located in downtown Willoughby. Thank you so much for being on the show, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Can you guys tell us what is Kava and where has your main source of learning about Kava come from?
I guess I'll go. So Kava is a root from the South Pacific. Think Fiji, Hawaii, out in the middle of the Pacific between here and Australia, essentially. And it's been used for thousands of years by the native islanders as a ceremonial and social practice. It is a plant from the black pepper family. And the plant is harvested from the roots down, dried and ground into a tea, and shared among people. So that's basically what Kava is. It works on the GABA receptors in the brain, inducing a nice, calm, relaxing feeling. And we were first introduced to it, I was first introduced to it about 6 years ago when my sister lived in Hawaii. It's a very common practice in Hawaii with the natives, and I wasn't quite ready for it then, but about 1.5 years ago, we were seeking an alternative and stumbled upon a company in Florida owned by two sisters who were offering Kava and Kratom seltzers. So we started drinking those on our own and then really dove into the research. I would say most of our research has been like hands-on. We've probably seen over 36 different Kava bars. We have close relationships with 3 different owners that we've been just bouncing ideas off for about a year. And then obviously online research as well. But I think the best way to learn about plants is to use them yourself.
I can agree with that. And go ahead.
Oh no, I was just holding the mic, but yeah.
I had seen you guys traveled to Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
You have some friends that own a Kava bar down there.
Yeah, so what we've kind of found out with that is we traveled to Pennsylvania and we were going on vacation, just a little getaway with us. And Lindsay was like, I'm just going to type in a Kava bar. So she found one. There was only one in Pennsylvania. We went there, and these people were just so warm and welcoming. And what we found is that a lot of Kava bars are pretty warm and welcoming. You know, they want to spread the word because, you know, we want to try to change a little bit of the atmosphere of people's relationship with alcohol.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, for the most part, they've been very helpful. They were probably the most helpful. We actually source our Kratom from them because they get it from a different distributor.
And where do you source your Kava from?
So we get it from Calm with Kava. So it's Calm with a K, and then Kava, K-A-V-A. And it's from Vanuatu. You can get different brands from different islands. We just stick with Vanuatu for right now, just because, you know, we are in the beginning stages. We just didn't want to add too many things at once.
Yeah.
So we're getting ours from Vanuatu right now.
Awesome. All right. Can you describe the role each of you plays in your business?
Okay, so Lindsay is all about ideas. But I'll speak for myself and then I'll let her speak.
Let me talk about
Let me talk about her and then I'll talk about me. No, I'm the guy who is like, she'll come up with an idea and I'm just like, all right, let's figure it out. And I'm kind of like the grunt work. I mean, I just do things. I'm the one who brew all the Kava, all the Kratom, anything that needs to be put together or handled, I do that. And then also the operations behind the bar. So making sure, you know, everybody's doing the correct thing, making the drinks properly, that kind of aspect.
Yeah, I guess we had a discussion for quite a while that this was my idea, but this would not exist without him because that is who I am. I'm a visionary. I have a real estate team too. I've had probably 6 entrepreneurial ideas over the last 5 years, and it's the first one that has actually happened, which is insane. But that's what I am. Like, I can see vision. I'm very creative with the idea of things, but the doing is hard. On our soft opening last weekend, I was probably behind the bar for maybe a collective hour of the 6 hours, and he manages a team super well, and he's very hands-on. So between the two of us, we see the long vision, but he makes sure to execute in the short term. Yeah.
Great team, great teamwork. All right, Lindsay, you have spoken that your pain was going to and has birthed purpose. That's beautiful. Can you tell us a little bit about your mom, Trish?
Yeah, so unfortunately there's no art behind us here, but my mom was an amazing, creative, intellectual, spiritual person who I think never truly found her group of her community. She expressed herself with art, but was too afraid to show that, and struggled with mental health concerns for most of her life, and was also sober from alcohol for about 22 years until March of last year, when she turned to alcohol to help with overwhelming anxiety from a lot of different medical conditions she had been going through. So unfortunately, in July of last year, she died by suicide, and alcohol was a strong component of that. So, I miss her like crazy. Her art hangs on the walls here. But we'd already been introduced to Kava, and I knew at that point, like, it was go time. Like, I had to create a spot that people like her could come, enjoy an alternative, talk about art, talk about spirituality, talk about astrology. And this would be a place that she would be for sure.
I had saw that she was your first follower.
She was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, woo, haven't cried in a while. But yeah. Yeah, I hope that people said I had a beautiful friend here. She's a Reiki practitioner on Saturday for our soft opening. She's like, oh, she's definitely here. So hopefully she's enjoying it, because it's been a lot of work.
I'm sure she is, and we're all sorry for your loss, and you are just incredibly beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Can you just tell us about the Kava Sol signature experience?
Oh, that's Lindsay's creation. So basically with our Kava Sol experience is you'll get a board. These boards were handmade. What college was it made at?
Case Western.
It was made at Case Western
Nice.
by this gentleman we met with. His signature is on the back of every board. He has his own brand line. But basically, our board's going to have a tarot card that you get to pick out. It's going to have a crystal, and that crystal will depend on what kind of experience you want to have.
Yeah.
We have 3 different experiences, and basically those experiences, you will have a list of drinks that will go with each experience. Like if you want to be social, if you want to be energized, if you want to relax. Basically, you'll have a board that'll contour to that. So it'll be 2 drinks of your choosing, and then a shot of our 3 spirits, which is like a botanical drink that kind of induces a feeling.
Awesome. Yep, you had me at the tarot and the crystal. And then lastly, I know that, in sacred ceremonies with Kava, they say something to close out. Tell us about that.
So bula is a Fijian word that means to long life and good happiness, and they use it in Fiji as just a salutation, like bula, bula, like, as a lot of cultures have cheers or, whatever that is. So when sharing ceremonial kava, often from a coconut shell, the cheers is bula. So to long life and good happiness to all, and yeah. Bula.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right. Do you want to tell us about your grand opening event coming up?
Yes. We have a whole weekend of exciting activities that are going to kick off this Friday, June 16th at 11 a.m. with our ribbon cutting ceremony. The doors will officially open to the public at 3:00 p.m. And Friday is exciting. From 5 to 8, we have Akron Henna Arts. A local henna artist is going to be providing complimentary henna tattoos. From 6 to 8, we have a local singer-songwriter, Karin Spear. She's going to be amazing. She'll be on the patio given good weather from 6 to 8. Saturday, we are going to have some permanent jewelry, a permanent jewelry artist here from 12 to 3, and we'll have tarot readings from 6 to 9. And then Sunday, we have donation-based yoga on the patio at 9 a.m. Doors will open at 10 until 6 on Sunday.
Wow, talk about a grand event. That is awesome. All right, well, I am going to link all of your information. Do you have a preferred way for people to stay connected to you?
I say Kava Sol or Instagram.
Yeah,
Instagram?
Follow us on Instagram. It's Kava_Sol, S-O-L. We'll reply to messages as soon as we can, and you'll see all the information for the grand opening. And we're also going to start releasing some events that we will have more traditionally every month, every week, and stuff like that. So
Super exciting. Well, thank you to our viewers for tuning in to this episode of Community Voice. We will remain shouting from the rooftops about local businesses. Money carries energy. Let's spend it where there's love.
Take care, shop local, and bye for now.